Attention, everybody. I need you to listen to me very, very carefully. If you are for some reason in the mood to rub one out, tickle your pickle, uh, choke the chicken, perhaps, don't do it at a police station. I hope that makes sense. That is a great spot, 9 out of 10. There's some other good joints you can do it in, but I would recommend not doing it at a police station. And unfortunately, this guy named Andrew, or he goes by the name Bear, decided to rub one out in the police station. But he didn't just rub one out, he violently rubbed one out. Yes. So we're going to be taking a look at some great body cam today of your boy Bear or Andrew rubbing one out, tickling the pickle, choking the chicken, whatever you want to call it, in a police station. Now, why this man would go to a police station to do this, who knows? I really don't know. Maybe there's some great looking police officers. Perhaps what went through Andrew's noggin was, hey, I'm going to go to a police station today and I'm going to rub one out because that sounds like a bucket of fun. We don't judge here. Just kidding. I lied. We do. So let's go ahead and take a look at this body cam video.
What's going on, man?
I was charging my phone.
What else were you doing?
Nothing.
You still got the evidence. Your pants are still unzipped. What else were you doing?
On the 17th of December 2023, 25-year-old Andrew Slocum Kappa was observed by police communications operators entering the lobby of the Lake City Police Department in Lake City, Florida. At first, his behavior didn't raise any flags. He walked in, lingered in the lobby for a moment, and then made his way towards a fire exit. It looked as if he was trying to access the fire bay. However, when that failed, he casually wandered back into the main lobby, hung around for about a minute, and then left. Just when operators were about to continue on with their day, they spotted Andrew on camera once again, re-entering the lobby. This time, his intentions were clearer. He pulled a chair out of one of the interview rooms, placed it near a power outlet, and plugged his phone in to charge. But then out of nowhere, the situation took a whole other disturbing turn. Andrew, ladies and gentlemen, took his penis out of his pants and began right there in front of the cameras. Bear in mind, this is around 3 p.m. in broad daylight.
So, yeah, you heard it here first, folks. Andrew wandered in the police station for a unknown reason and was looking for the fire exit or was looking very confused. He re-entered, sat down, and then just started rubbing one out right there out in the open. I'm trying to understand the thought process here. I would say I'm going to act this out, but don't get too excited, okay? You can check out my OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. I don't have an OnlyFans. You guys are so silly. Why would you believe me? Here's a little silly slap for you. I'm sorry for the assault. So I don't really understand why you would be wandering around, a little bit confused, looking for the fire exit, and then decide to sit down and go, oh, while I'm at it. Great heavens, folks. I don't know what possessed him to do such an act out in the open. And maybe he's in the police officers. Maybe there's something to do with that. Maybe he has this little kink where he loves to go in the police stations and just rub one out. A little bit confusing, a little bit odd, and by a little bit, I mean a lot bit. Yeah, so personally, this is not my thing. I would not recommend doing this in a police station. I'm sure the officer who discovered him just tickling his pickle out in the open in a police station had a nice surprise.
What's going on, man?
I was charging my phone.
What else were you doing?
I was charging my phone.
What else were you doing?
Nothing.
What else were you doing?
Nothing.
You still got the evidence. Your pants are still unzipped. What else were you doing?
I was fucking thinking about going to the bathroom.
You're thinking about going to the bathroom. You know you're in the police department, right?
Yes, sir.
So you know there's cameras everywhere, right? So, you want to tell me again what were you doing? Or I'll just put you in handcuffs and take you to jail for jacking your fucking dick in my lobby.
No, sir.
It's not rocket science.
Boy, oh boy, fellas. The silence was indeed deafening on that one, to say the least. They really got him to sit there and be a thinker. He was thinking up a storm, something fierce there for a minute. So his first excuse was that he was charging his phone, which he may have been doing, right? Two things can be true at once. You can be charging your phone and you can be smacking it. But he looks really ashamed of what he did, rightfully so. Probably pretty embarrassed because unfortunately these fellas, these officers, had to watch him sit there and tickle his pickle. Not what you want to see at the police station. Okay, officers see a lot of heinous things, but the last thing you expect is at the police station, right? He's just sitting there looking at the ground. He doesn't even know what to say. He's all flustered. But this gave me a good chuckle. I just this is a real good one. Don't know what's going through his mind, but anyway, let's see what Andrew has in store for us.
What's your name?
Bear.
Bear?
Yes, sir.
Like B-E-A-R?
Yes, sir.
Bear, what's your last name, Bear?
Are you sure that's your name, Bear? You sure that's your name? So your name is not Andrew? Do you not recognize me?
Yes, sir, I do.
So why are you gonna lie to us and tell us your name is Bear?
Well, that's what I go by.
All right, so what's your government name, Andrew?
Andrew.
Andrew what?
Capper.
Why would you decide to come to the police department to relieve yourself?
I
This is just too funny. Hey, Andrew, why would you come to the police station to relieve yourself? I don't know why. I don't. This one's giving me a good chuckle and a half. I'll tell you what. I don't know why. So he said he goes by Bear. That's what people call him. What he should be doing is hibernating like a bear somewhere outside the police station, maybe in his house, because he seems like a bit of a public hazard if he's smacking it. So he could use a good hibernation, I think, maybe to clear the mind a little bit. Hopefully the good judgment comes back if there's any left. So yeah, he said his government name is Bear. Oh, I'm sorry. His nickname is Bear. Silly me, right? And then he says his government name is Andrew, was it Capper? Cap something? I might be retarded. Something like that. Anyway, so he seems really lost in the sauce. He looks just very dazed and confused. I don't know if he's on something, or if there's something a little bit wrong with him. I mean, I hope he gets the help he needs, of course. But I don't know. Something is going on. I don't know what it is. But let's observe Andrew's consequences of his actions in the police station.
All right, stand up, put your hands behind your back.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to leave now.
You're going to stand up and put your hands behind your back.
Take your hands out of your pocket.
Now, unfortunately, I have the task of reviewing video to see whether or not you're actually going to jail. You're just detained right now.
So what was going on?
I had sleep paralysis.
You have sleep paralysis.
Yes, sir.
So what does that have to do with what's going on right now?
I was just really confused. I was kind of lost track of time.
Okay.
I didn't see anyone.
You didn't see anyone?
I fell asleep.
When you fell asleep? And then what?
I don't know. I woke up when y'all got here.
Sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis. That is the grand old excuse. All right. Hey, why did you start rubbing one out in the police station? Oh, it was sleep paralysis. I don't know what happened. I was confused. I woke up, I didn't see anyone, then I just started tickling my pickle and choking the chicken. That is not a good excuse. Out of all the excuses he could have mustered up in that big old noggin upstairs, that was not a good one. There is no excuse for choking the chicken out in public. Now, he may actually have sleep paralysis. That may be true. Maybe it's not true. Maybe he's really confused. Maybe he's making up shit. Maybe anything, right? But all we know is what he did, and that is not a valid excuse for that. There's something mentally going on with him, so I'll give him this much. I don't think he's in the right state of mind. I mean, is there really an excuse for this? Out of all the places, he's in a police station. Just keep that in mind. He didn't come to a police station to report a crime. Nobody knows why he's even in the police station. He could have gone into any other place, or get this. Are you ready? He could have gone into his house. Yes, could have gone into his house, and that would have actually solved everything. Does that make sense? Put your hands up. Good. Okay. Sorry, that was just a drill. I just want to make sure you guys are paying attention to my video. I didn't mean to give you guys a heart attack, but back to the video. Yeah, so he could have prevented everything if he was just in his house. But yeah, fortunately he wasn't.
You were playing with your phone and stuff when we got here. Lying is only going to make it worse.
I was in a state of, I don't know.
That's what he absolutely was doing.
Full thing?
Anything on your person will be considered contraband and county jail?
Yes, sir.
Anything in your bag is going to be considered contraband and county jail.
You told me you lost your wallet. You told me it got stolen. So what happened? You just been lying to me all day?
I don't remember doing what you said.
Well, you've been lying to me since I met you earlier, so you don't have anything on you? You don't have anything in your shirt? Well, I think it's going to be a little bit while before we make it to Neptune, don't you think?
I just wanted to get a ride there.
Now you get a ride to the county jail.
I have an Uber ride on the way.
It's tough.
Yeah, Andrew, that is tough. By the way, I want to point out something. This gave me a good laugh. On the top right corner, it says BWC. If you know what that means, I just thought it was a bit fitting for this body cam. Anyway, number one, I cut out a few things here because there was a lot of silence, a lot of him just patting him down, and I just skipped through it a bit. But yeah, so unfortunately the officer had to rewatch the video of him choking the chicken, which I'm sure he loved it. Hey, maybe Andrew can start an OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Like, if you can just rub one out in public, might as well do it in front of people, right? Just kidding, no one's gonna buy it. So yeah, now he's being detained and he's gonna be sent to county jail, and he's worried about the Uber. Rightfully so. I mean, that Uber, he's spending his time driving to the police station. He could be getting money from somewhere else. So that's valid. He should definitely cancel that Uber. Shout out to all the Uber drivers out there. Yeah, so he's still lost in the sauce, and he doesn't know what's going on. He's concerned about all the wrong things, about his Uber, and I don't even know what else, actually. He seems to just not be concerned about what's happening to him. He's going to jail for public indecency, and it seems to not register in his mind. And I don't know if he thinks that if he convinces them that he had some sleep paralysis or whatever it was, that he's suddenly just going to be able to walk free and go and get in his Uber. I don't know.
You see these cameras? They caught you. What you were doing. Do you have anything in your shoes?
No, sir.
Is this your charger, Andrew?
Yes, sir.
All right, come on. I'm gonna go that way. Go over here. Keep going. Alright, go ahead and have a seat. Face that way for me. Just your head. You don't have to face your whole body. Andrew, you don't have to turn your... You know what, bud? Do you. Do you. Alright, you can sit right.
There you have it, fellas. That is the story of Andrew in the police station. So he was charged with a misdemeanor, and the guy who made this video, by the way, follows Joe and makes great videos. You can see the channel name. He said that he reached out and he couldn't get a response to what happened to Andrew. Other than, I think he said that in the state of Florida that public indecency can be a felony, but he got charged as a misdemeanor and it can be served up to 1 year in jail, 1 year of probation and whatnot. But I don't know. No one knows what really happened to him. I suppose it doesn't really matter at this point. To be honest with you, above all that, being posted on YouTube like that for about 600,000 people to see is probably worse than them all. He seems to have something wrong with him, or there's something going on upstairs in the noggin. Now, obviously, I was criticizing him in this video. I hope he gets the help he needs, and I'm not trying to necessarily send hate his way as a person. But what he did at that exact moment, yes, we're going to criticize it. That's not good. That is not good. Do not do what he did. If you guys do what he did, I'm going to take care of you myself. Okay? You're going to get the Evan 7 punishment. I don't know what that is, but you don't want to find out. It's very bad. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious. My feed just kept throwing that one at me, so I decided to, reel that one in and show you guys because I found it quite entertaining and it's hilarious. I mean, who does this, right? Come on, Bear or Andrew. My bad. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for subscribing like you always do. I really appreciate it. You guys been showing a lot of support. And, yeah, so Evan 7 is going to hit the hay.